So as I was saying, that the book has some tips on, reconnecting to your spirituality. So there's certain things that you can do. Like, what kind of things do you guys do when you notice yourself like slipping away from your faith?
Well, the one thing that I was thinking about him is sometimes I don't think you're ever too old to start cutting off people, because if they're pushing you into a direction which is making you want to backslide,
Move them.
I don't think it's I feel like for me, when you're getting closer to when you're starting to go back into your journey and you're getting go back to God, and I feel like what like the devil will do will use people that are closer to you to draw you out, and then you'll be like, yo, what are you dealing with, bro? Like, what do you know what I mean? Have arguments like this, like, wait, you know what I'm saying? So it's not really them, because maybe they're not really spiritually intact with themselves, you know what I'm saying?
So they're easily, they're a puppet.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what it was, you know what I mean, for me, and that's what I took from it, you know what I'm saying?
And that's why I think it's important to have your personal journey, your because as you said, there's churches, there's different people in them, there's people telling you what to do left, right and centre. This is wrong, this is right, no, jump left, jump higher, dude. You need to just have that time with God. I think for me, some of the things I do is just, I'm not too hard on myself. If I notice that I haven't been praying enough or reading my Bible enough, I just get back to it. I think the main thing is just, if you don't feel, I think a lot of people start feeling guilty, like, oh, I haven't been praying or I haven't gone to church, and they put a lot of guilt on themselves. What's that? What's the use of it?
So like when I slip and then I'm trying to get back in, I almost do feel like ashamed. I'm like, sorry, it's me. It's like, hey, long time right now. I see you watching me though. I see you having me over here. And sometimes it is like a bit of embarrassment, not for anybody else, not for the outside, but internal, like between God. So so sometimes that for me can be a bit of a factor, definitely.
Yeah. What about you?
Me, I just pray more. Like, if I've not prayed when I should have, I just pray or increase, sit down for a little bit, light a candle, meditate, pray, focus myself. I'm not hard on myself about it, especially if I've been doing all these other things. I mean, it's God, he can see where I'm going.
Yeah.
So,
You know
what I mean? He understands what's happening. So, and I always catch myself giving thanks in between certain things as well. So,
so it's like almost, it's like with anything, I think you just have to make it a habit. Like, if you continuously doing it, it just becomes habit, certain things, and it's like your faith is just part of your daily life. Like, you're gonna get up, you're gonna pray, you're gonna lay down, you're gonna have those conversations with God, which most people are probably doing but not recognizing it as that. They're like, do you know, I need to pray for 10 minutes or whatever. Why did you have that conversation with God? Do you know what was that moment? That's exactly, I think that's more important, your personal connection, than all right, I've done a 10-minute prayer. Do you know what I mean?
I would say God is really real, like real. You know what I mean? Because my experience of what I've been through and everything that I've prayed for, He doesn't give it to you straight away.
No, you have to work on it a little bit.
He doesn't give it to you straight away, and everything is patient.
You have to be
and sometimes your doubt, your lack of faith can sometimes hinder what you've asked for. So sometimes people are like, but I asked God of this and it hasn't been delivered. What was your faith looking like during that journey? Like, did you start getting some doubt? Did the devil creep in a bit?
And was that supposed to be for you at the time?
Exactly, that as well. So
like for me, God is definitely real, because everything I've prayed and asked for, I've been patient with it and everything, and sometimes it's been delivered to me without me even realizing that it's been delivered to me.
That's
and
very true.
When you sit back and you're like,
wow.
When you look at the bigger picture, you're like, yo, wait a minute. God delivered.
I didn't even realize
he delivered.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's proper happened.
And I always say, try and be grateful for the things that you prayed for when you're experiencing them in the now. Because sometimes you get it and
you just brush over it.
I'm here now, and you don't realise he's brought you from so far.
Yeah, you're not giving God the thanks.
Yeah, because you're in the moment. So,
or because it wasn't the direct thing you asked for. You don't
recognise it.
You also got to remember, just because you see everybody else is getting theirs the way they're getting theirs.
If they are.
Yeah, and when it's your time to get yours, you remember, theirs could be a short period of time.
Yes.
Yours will be long.
That's it, and fruitful,
Because God makes you go through the obstacles that everybody else might get it right now, and you're like,
But then on the back of that, you don't even know what that person been through to get it.
Yeah, you
so
don't know,
that might be there now. They're getting their fruitful worth of whatever they've been through to get it. So you can't. That's why you can't begrudge and you can't envy people.
No, never.
Yeah,
you don't know.
That's true too, because you gotta watch every. Like, to me, it's more like when I see everybody getting what they were getting. Yeah, I think for me, if God gave it to me quickly, I wouldn't have learned to appreciate it. You know what I mean?
You might have lost it.
I would have been ignorant because of how I was and my attitude the way it was. Do you know what I'm saying? So he had to humble me first. Yeah. And then once he humbled me, it made me observe everybody else, how they move with it. And then it's like, I can't move like that. Do you know what I'm saying? So once I get it, I better be humble because I'm not better than anybody else.
Exactly.
See,
most important.
It's like, because I identify myself as a rich girl. Like, I've got a rich dad, yeah. And if I actually had that lifestyle, I would be a bitch. I'd be a horrible little person. Yeah. Horrible. Because I was kind of brought up a bit spoiled. So I'd want everything like it would be about me. Yeah. And I wouldn't care how I get it. Like, I need results now. But so because I grew up spoiled, and then I had to start learning. Okay, you gotta start putting in work, and you gotta start doing. And then that's humbled me a lot. Yeah. It's humbled me a lot. So again,
life's really about as well.
So again, you're dealt
you have
cards
to go through the experience.
Exactly.
That builds you. That creates the character. That creates the person who's going to fulfill this purpose that the Lord has given to you. Sometimes you have to go through the battles to create the human being you are.
Hello.
Yeah.
Script.
Yeah. You have to go through.
Sorry.
Go.
Sorry, I was just interjecting something about cut people. So
we know.
I know we're talking about this bit, but can we go into the next bit? Because they've not kind of been talking about it.
They have been.
Okay. So can we?
Do you want to introduce the next subject?
So guys, you guys are. Why you look getting so close? No Diddy. No Diddy. I've been watching. Leave it. It's the spiritual energy there.
You hit me up yesterday. Like, you hit me up.
So we've been talking about obviously our spiritual connections, where it started from, we've got to how our experiences have hindered or improved our relationships. So you guys have mentioned about being in jail, and in your occasion, your one was like your connection grew. Yeah. You turned Muslim, so we wanted to get into that. What do you think are the factors as to why so many men go in prisons maybe as Christian and come out Muslim?
To be honest with you now, my thing is this, yeah? A lot of men that go to jail, yeah? A lot of...
Go.
Wait, no, you're going to say it because you know I'm going to say it.
Wait,
turn the mic. We want to hear you. We want to hear you.
Is it just Muslim? Because there's people that go jail and turn Christian as well.
Well, I know it's more with
what's the majority though?
It is majority.
Why
2%.
Nah, what?
2% of people go turn Christian.
So is church empty? Is church empty?
No, but come from a different religion and then turn Christian.
Those are people that's already Christian that are going to church.
Yeah, but there's people that...
I think there's a lot of guys that convert in jail.
Yeah,
but why?
So, go on.
Alright, cool. This is what I believe, yeah? Let me just give you a little quick story. My brethren Lobes, he doesn't know nothing about a Muslim. The man's Christian. We're in the cell. He's saying, yo, they're pressuring him. They're putting the pressure on him to become Muslim. Yo, 2 days after that, we're in the cell. He said he took his shahada.
Is that prison though? Is that prison or Belmarsh?
Bro, when I was on the road,
you was in Scrubs with me. Was it like that in Scrubs?
No, I didn't really witness that, but everybody.
So on this subject, I done a little bit of research because I was like, I wanted to find out a bit more. And based on the research, it seemed like a lot of people done it for protection.
Yes.
So lots of people were saying. So some people, especially I think in America, majority of people do it for protection. I feel like a few of the UK people, a brotherhood is, it gives them some form of direction as well, gives them a routine.
It's got structure.
It's got a lot of structure, Islam. So I think it's, especially because a lot of people grow up in Christianity, it's a bit wishy-washy. Oh yeah, grandma might go to church, you might go. They don't really know. Because how many of your Christian friends actually read their Bible, understand the scripture, really dive deep into church like they do if they go into Islam? If you go into Islam, are they praying there 5 times a day, go into to the mosque on Friday?
In prison,
but then with Christianity, they don't have that in jail. What do they do? What's the routine for a Christian person in jail?
For me, when I was in jail for a Christian, yeah, I prayed in the morning. I'll fast. 12 o'clock, I will pray. 3 o'clock, I will pray. 6 o'clock, I will pray. 7 o'clock, I will break my fast. Midnight, I'm back into my. Midnight, I go back to pray to get back into my fasting. At 3 a.m., I'm up praying. 6 a.m. I'm up praying again. You know what I'm saying?
You were taking it seriously.
Yeah.
This is not normal.
Who was joining you on that journey?
Yeah.
Was you doing it on your own?
Exactly. That's the point.
And
That's
the thing.
With Islam, it's
a brotherhood,
it's a community
together.
It's together.
It creates a community, and I can see why it's quite attractive, especially when you're in a place like prison. Why?
Again, the community,
The
belonging.
Right. You see, in jail.
I want to hear his mic. Turn that mic right to him.
Please, because we need the people to hear you.
Yeah. Back in the day, we used to go to church to set it on anyone, to set it on someone. In before, we used to go to church to fight to get someone up from another wing just to say it, to mash them up.
No way.
That's what church was like.
So it's like where everyone comes together.
That's a setup.
Oh,
but do you see the difference? Would you ever
do that when you
dare to go and do that
when
where you're
mosque?
praying exactly?
People do it nowadays. Nowadays,
Yeah, there's no rules.
the wires are in. Nowadays it's just messy.
Yeah.
It's messy. But before, see at the start, if you try to do that in the mosque,
You're getting mashed up.
It's lights out.
You can't do that.
So basically, you could bump into a man that you want to mash up with, yeah, and like in the mosque, you can't because he's a brother.
Yeah, and the
You see what I'm
protection.
saying? And whatever he's done, you have to forgive him.
Yeah, the protection thing.
Yeah.
People will jump on it because, because you're a brother.
They're not on it.
You two can't beef now.
No, they're not on it. They're not on
And
it.
you know, we saw a video that said that, and I actually
Yes.
said, do you know what? Even if the person doesn't continue, because that was another issue I have with it, not continuing the faith when you leave.
A lot of
But
people don't.
even if the faith is doing that, like making people who's got street beef can't become one in jail, I think that's a good
That's
thing.
a good thing.
That's a bad thing. Let me tell you.
No,
why
it's
a
good
bad-
'cause they could
Let
get
me tell you why it's a
killed.
bad thing. I want to tell you why it's a bad thing. I want to show you why it's a bad thing. What? Let me explain. Let me give my opinion.
Why?
So Max
Why?
Max elbowing him trying to shut him
Why?
up. I want to hear it.
No.
I wish we could turn the camera sometimes, to be fair.
We're pushing peace.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, push in peace. All right, go on then.
Yes.
He says that when he doesn't want it to get too peak.
Gonna get messy.
We're pushing peace.
And you know what? I think if it's bringing together that brotherhood, it's giving you some focus, it's giving you some
it's a
peace.
good
I think it's a
thing.
beautiful thing.
But why not?
But I think it's
continue
disrespectful
it?
if you're just using it while you're in the prison, and when you're out,
continue
you're
it. Why not
But
continue
that's
it?
what I don't
Go
like.
mosque on
You can't-
Friday.
People do though.
Really?
A lot of people do.
A lot of people do. There's a majority.
I'm Muslim.
Yeah, but are they
Yeah.
going to the mosque on Friday?
Yeah, I mean, see mosque on Friday. Friday's going off.
Listen, I live around Tree Mosque and I not see nobody me no God and mosque there.
Where do you live in Northwest?
Yeah.
It might be a peak round that mosque there.
But they should, if they're all Muslim, if they're all Muslim and they
No.
If they believe in it properly, they're supposed to be brothers.
You don't believe in
But,
God.
but,
ain't
but,
gonna
alright,
come and
but you see, my point is, this is my point about it. My point about it is this: how can you go to mosque in jail, yeah, with a man that you want to match working, yeah, put working. When you come out, you don't want to go to mosque with him. You know why that is? Because he's man them are still on them.
No, it's not about not going with him. It's about other people might not care.
About the brotherhood.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then you're led by others. Should you not have your own mind?
No, you have to respect your head back. I want to stay alive.
Facts.
Respect.
Yeah, facts.
So you said that your friend kind of got coerced into it.
Yeah, he didn't know nothing about
So
it.
is there ever? Because I've heard stories before, not so much now, where that they've been bullied, almost life threatened.
Yeah.
Wow.
So is he still Muslim now?
He's still in there, so he is.
Does
Practicing.
he go Friday?
Oh, he's still in there.
Yeah, he's still in
Oh,
there.
so while he's there, okay. So we
So,
don't
yeah,
know if he's still
he's
going.
Muslim, but he's alright. You know what I mean?
But that's
Look
the
what the
way of
Prophet
life
said.
that don't make. That's not Islam. That's just like culture. That's prison culture. That's
Right.
not religion.
Right.
Yeah.
But I think the two kind of collide a lot, and I think that might be why people do it, because it's like, are you doing it for the religion or are you doing it for the culture because you're being forced?
But you know
That's
there's.
what I mean.
But you know there's jails that is anti-Muslim.
Which jails in England?
Yeah.
So you can't be a practicing Muslim in there.
No, you can, but you're gonna get mashed up every day.
Yeah. And there's
What?
And then there's Muslim jails just like that as well.
So you can't be any other.
It's the same.
Is it?
How does it become this way?
So what they just say?
The majority.
Oh, you just say this is a Muslim prison. That's it. This is a Christian prison.
See that him? He doesn't want to hear anything what's going on in the Quran. He's like, nah, fuck that.
No, he's lying.
What?
You're lying. You're chatting shit.
Bro, you're not no different to homie and that, big homie and that.
Yeah, go on.
You're no different to that. It's just like, yo, fuck that.
No, bro.
No,
you can't say that to me.
It's that.
You can't say that to me. Listen, you got to remember. To me, yeah, a religion is religion, yeah. Like
you don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear it about Islam because you feel like some people get bullied into things. So
I don't want to hear from somebody else, yeah, that just became Muslim because they pushed them into it. And let me tell you why I didn't feel it, because of the fact that if I've got a situation with you, yeah, that's me and you situation. Why you have to get all the brothers involved and not the brothers them after they wanna rush me? You know what I'm saying? They wanna move to me. That's why I didn't respect the thing. I didn't respect the thing because of those kind of things. We believe in God. My cellmate here was Muslim. Indy was Muslim. You know what I'm saying? When I prayed,
he was praying.
Like he prayed with me. When he prayed, I was there with him.
He's a born Muslim, right?
He's a born Muslim, bro.
But he respected your
religion. When I'm listening to my gospel music, we respect. We respected each other because we respect.
But this is what I'm trying to say.
But that's what true Muslims do. They respect.
I mess with that.
Yeah, but you see him.
I mess with that.
But you see him. He was acting like a Muslim.
A true Muslim. Because
that's
how he's supposed to be.
I was acting like a true believer.
The other people that you're talking about were probably lifers. They were small-minded. They were what's that? What was that word that you said?
What?
You said a word.
Just now.
She talks a lot, so you gotta be more specific.
You gotta be more specific. I talk a lot. Extremists. That's it. Yeah.
So you get that they're extremists. They're taking it too far.
Yeah. And they're not practicing the right way.
Yeah.
But this is why it spoils it for other people. Yes. That might want to get to know the religion. I know like the Quran a bit because of I speak to Caps. You know what I'm saying? Caps is Muslim. He's a born Muslim. You know what I mean? And he's been teaching me this from when I was young.
If someone tells you about so many different books,
but you got to remember. Hold on. You got to remember something. Yeah. You have to feel. Yeah. If you want to enter a religion, you got to feel it. It's like when you went where you went. Yeah. Like. I knew you did it. You know, I knew like what you said. You were just in the moment. When you went home, it wasn't there no more because that means it wasn't right. It wasn't right. It wasn't connected. You see what I'm saying? When something connects, it stays with you. The Holy Spirit rolls with you. You get what I'm saying?
So why didn't it stay with you?
What do you mean by that?
Because of worldly things.
You come back.
Did you hear what I said? Yeah, I lost
himself.
But you do lose.
Sometimes you go straight.
You have to reconnect.
But no, she's not feeling that Pentecostal, she said.
That particular thing wasn't for me.
My thing is, I never lost my thing. I just went astray. Yeah, I just needed to be reminded. Yeah,
you have to reconnect.
And where I was and why I'm here. Do you get what I'm saying? So I needed reminding, and I had too many signs to remind me. So when I saw those signs, that's when I went back home. I came back knocking at the door, saying, "Let me back in."
So what I'm saying? What are the facts? What you don't believe in religion? You just
because I believe religion is a way of division. Because at the end of the day, we all believe in one God.
So what book do you go by?
What book do I go by?
What book do you go by?
I read the New Testament. I read the New Testament.
Do you read the Quran?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Do you read the Bible still?
Huh?
Do you still read the Bible, or you've
not read it, but I'll still learn about stuff.
Yeah.
Good. So you're open-minded.
I think it's important to know.
Read the Bible. What are the facts about
another thing, you know,
I'm not going against
another thing. You see, we keep talking about facts about the Bible. You know, I want to be honest with you. Yeah? Forget the Bible. Forget the Quran. You see, once you get that, whatever you're reading, it connects with you, and you feel it. You feel it, bro.
So what about
it? Is an overwhelming feeling.
It's you feel it, bro.
Are we saying this about the
I think.
If you read something from the Quran, and you feel it, bro.
On the grand scheme of things, they have their rules in it, like the 10 commandments. The Quran has, I'm sure, their rules, their typical rule. I'm not sure what it's called. 5 pillars. So I feel like if you are in any of those fields, Hinduism, Judaism, whatever it is, if you're trying to live your life following, the basic principles, I think then you're in for the win. I don't think you can, because I think there's truth everywhere.
Yeah, because none of them teaches you to do wrong or be in a place of sin.
It's all about respect,
peace and love and looking after each other.
It's all about love.
All the religions have the same ethos.
And acceptance as well. Let's not forget it's about acceptance of others as well. Like it's
and all of them teach not to judge. You're not meant to judge
at all.
Yeah.
Is it acceptance completely?
It depends which book you're reading, babes.
See?
When you say
this is what I'm saying. And you're talking about
I'm saying each religion, especially Islam, says they respect Christianity. So everyone's supposed to really respect each other. You're supposed to respect all religions. You're not really supposed to say yours is better, mine is worse. Your belief is your belief, my belief is my belief. That's what I mean. It's acceptance. It's accepting that's your path, that's what you believe.
Like that,
boom, bang, that's cool. If you want Bono, we want Bono. That's the next story, that's the next chapter.
I don't think that's right.
So what you just said, that's the battle. The battle is always, my book is correct, your book has been changed.
But it's not
need for that
supposed to be
conversation.
that.
That's what I think.
It's not supposed to be that, and it shouldn't be that. And when people do that, that's not what the religion.
Yeah, but that's because if you believe now that we're not living in the time of God, God's not ruling, so everything is led by evil at the minute. We have to fight against that.
We have to have more believers.
Islam's not saying that our book's better. It's just saying it's just what's it called?
It doesn't change.
Yeah, it doesn't change.
But you got to remember the English language, like, you know what I mean? People have a way that back then they never used to speak how we're speaking now. Do you know what I'm saying?
I mean, you got that factor. You've got slavery factor. You've got, like, there's a few factors. So when people are not unsure about Christianity, I get it. Yeah. Or the Bibles, like, which one do you go by? I get it. Yeah. I get it. Which version? Yeah. Because you'd go to that one and then it's like, oh, that says a bit different. Okay. And it goes to that one.
I think it brings us back again to spiritual connection over religion for me.
Yeah. Definitely.
Right.
Like,
but I think that's where you're all right.
But because the Bible's such a big factor in Christianity, because, you know, it's the book, I think that's what puts a lot of people off. Because because some people are, you know, as you said, you know, the scriptures I could not tell you a scripture. I'm not saying that's good, but I'm saying some people are so to the book that you can't even relate to them because they're not even thinking realistically. They're just thinking to the book. And maybe, I don't know, but yes, it's hard. It's a hard one.
It is. Any of you eat pork?
Yeah. I haven't had it in a long time.
Yeah.
It does say in the Bible not to eat pork as well. Yes, it's not.
But it says in the Bible to do
there's a lot of things in the Bible.
Eat prawns. Yeah.
It says not to.
Scavengers
of the sea.
Where does it say that? Does it say that in the Quran?
I don't know.
You have to tell me that.
That's what I'm trying to say to you.
I know pork in the Quran is haram.
You see in the Quran, you're not allowed to question the Quran. You're not even allowed to like go against it. You're just supposed to agree whatever it says in it. You don't even challenge it.
But
with the Bible people,
if I was to eat pork, everyone in here will have something to say.
I wouldn't. It's your belly.
I'm not judging you.
Why would I have business about you?
That's what we need to get away from. We need to get away from judging people. No one is perfect. If everyone done everything that was written in the Quran or written in the Bible, you have to live as close as possible to God. To your truth.
Do what
no one is
okay
perfect
for you.
No, nobody is perfect.
Other than religion, do we know what the pig is representing?
Are we getting into pigs now? Are we really going to get into the pigs?
Is it because, Woody, we've had this discussion before, because they don't sweat?
Yeah, there's no pause.
And that's what
Let me tell you something.
All the bullshit of the pig is just in it.
Let me tell you something. It might be bad, but guess what? You see me?
It's sweet, it's sweet, it's sweet, it's sweet, it's sweet, it's
I'll
sweet.
tell you now.
It's sweet, it's sweet, it's sweet.
I mostly eat fish on the weekday, but I'm inclined to a bacon sandwich on a Saturday and Sunday. And let me tell you something about me. Me good. I'm alright. Yeah? I'm alright. Yeah? Everything's okay. I even done, what did we do? Blood pressure and cholesterol test the other day.
We're good. We good.
Ticking everything in moderation.
Me, and, you know, big up the Rastafarian people them. You get me? I know you're going to be vexed right now, rat-a-tat-tat and all of that. Yeah. But what I'm saying is, do what suits you. I'm not saying clap back pork. I'm not saying clap back fish. I'm saying do what suits you. Because you see all this bun out this and bun out that. I'm not going to sit here and pretend. Because when I go in my yard or when I go in Marks and Spencer, if I want to pick up the tree treat for like like a packet of pork, a packet of Cumberland sausages, I'm gonna do that.
Okay, all right.
No. I feel like it's where people are picking bits of religion.
I'm gonna do what suits me.
Bits of religion.
Hold on. Wait, what? Can I ask you a question?
I'm gonna do what suits me.
Right. Do you have tattoos? Yeah. Okay. Do you have tattoos? Okay. So everyone has tattoos but me, right? In the Bible,
you're not supposed to have.
Thank
Mark
you.
of the beast.
So then you can't chastise someone who eats pork on a Saturday and you've got your tattoos marking your body.
Alright, cool.
And that is the mark of the beast. Or
are you married?
You're not married.
Are you married?
Either. So it's pick and choose and refuse.
You can't pick and choose.
No,
you can't do. You can't.
The main foundation of all the holy books is peace.
Yeah.
And not eat pork.
Wait.
Oh my gosh, it's not the main foundation.
Is that the main thing? Oh, hold on.
No.
So the pork is no foundation. Where's your phone?
You're definitely a prison
But
Muslim.
that's not the main
You're
foundation.
definitely a prison Muslim.
Now you're being
he's a prison Muslim.
Sorry, you're being an extremist.
You're a prison Muslim.
You're being an extremist. You're being an extremist.
Should we like do like a list of what a prison Muslim looks like? Yeah. They're not real. Some of them.
Across the board.
You're being an extremist. Allow people with their pork.
We need to do a list.
No, but
You're too annoying.
He's right. We're not supposed to.
We're not supposed to do a lot of things, Justo.
You can't pick and choose. What you need to do is build your exactly.
No sex before marriage, no nothing.
That's not across the board. It's not across the board.
It's in the book.
Can I just say the 5 pillars?
The 5 pillars.
According to my research quickly here, the 5 pillars are the Shahada, declaration of faith, the Salah, prayer, zakat, charity, Psalm, fasting, Hajj, pilgrimage. There's no
Have you done
bacon.
a pilgrimage?
Huh?
Have you done a pilgrimage?
I'm still
Medina
alive.
to Mecca?
I'm still living my life.
Okay,
Yeah,
yes.
but
So
what I'm
am
trying
I.
to say is
I
bacon.
am the pork.
Bacon is not in there. Is what I'm trying to say. It's not on the 5 pillars because you said that. You
It's
said
on the Ten Commandments, you know.
That's true.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's not the main
So
thing of the religion.
In each of the
okay then.
So
Well,
it's-
you
so
stop
it's
having
no
sex
sex
outside
before
the marriage.
marriage.
And then
You
I'll
take
stop
off
eating my
those,
pork.
remove those tattoos.
in all the holy books, is it?
Of course it is.
It's
In
not.
the main one, in the Old Testament it is.
No, in all the holy books.
So as a Muslim, are you
all
allowed
the
to have
holy
sex
books.
before marriage?
But are you supposed to be having sex before marriage? I don't think it says that in the Quran.
I can't quote the Quran. I can't quote the Quran. You know,
Yeah, and be able to afford them. It's not just, and this is the part that man likes to talk about the 5 wives. You need to be able
the
to
Bible
financially
says that
take
as well.
care of them
No.
and
the
cater
Bible
to
says
all
that.
of them.
No,
It's
no,
not just
you're not
have
meant
5
to-
wives.
Premarital sex is considered a sin by a number of religions,
Which ones?
and
Yours.
also considered a moral issue, which is taboo in many cultures. Black man.
Hello. See, the thing is, again, with the picking and choosing and refusing, do you get what I mean?
Unacceptable in Muslim majority countries. That was the first one.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello.
So let the people
Where's
eat
the
pork
pork?
if they want to eat
yeah,
pork.
I think people just need to like stop
judging people.
nitpicking parts of religion to like throw shade at people because that alone is a sin. That alone is a sin. Like,
I will
I'm
bask
gonna
in
pick
your shade.
this.
It's no problem for
I'm
me.
gonna
I'm
just
good.
pick a bit and say,
I don't
do
care.
you know what, Shana? This and this about you is wrong. Like, who am I?
Yeah.
God
Exactly.
is now gonna look down at me like, hello, who are you? Why are you placing judgment on my children?
Cast the first stone.
Jesus actually says that. Don't be judging other people.
Exactly.
not.
Work on yourself.
You're doing what you're doing as well.
Wait, the thing is, we are imperfect beings. So
Exactly.
nothing is ever going to be on point. So for you to try to pick whatever that Vicky is wearing, not wearing, eating her pork, her bacon, whatever,
Good Marks and
and
Spencer's.
you got 5 kids and are unmarried
Exactly.
with your tattoos
Do you see what I mean?
on your head top on Sunday at the party.
Hello.
Then you went after church.
Best
Don't.
idea.
Hello.
Don't.
Respect, I think, is the most important thing when it comes to
Do
spiritual
you know?
connection.
Mind your business.
That's the
Do
first and
what you need
foremost.
to do for you. We keep saying this. It's like every time we just do it.
That's true.
Stop watching
that
people.
go to church on Sunday, if they wanna, don't judge them.
Right.
All right,
Do
how
your
about
thing.
performing the prayer?
Like what, actual going and praying?
Yeah, like performing.
So
the
we
prayer.
have like a prayer room at work, and like literally, I think I'm the only Christian person that uses the prayer room. But everyone, they respect it. I can more just go there to chill and read my Bible. But everyone will come in there, they'll pray.
How do you
Ask,
pray?
just talk, have a conversation with God. I don't.
You have to pray with how you kind of
Yeah,
feel.
how I feel comfortable.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you pray,
like
you
I don't
wanna pray.
go on my
I think
knees.
it's
To be fair, I don't go on my knees.
Some people cover their heads.
Yeah, but I see other people come in. They come in there.
Yeah, some people cover their heads to
Go down. That is the way Jesus
In church, you know, we'll get the cushion and
Yeah, sometimes you
Go
go down
on
on your
knees.
knees, sometimes you sit down.
Then you
Sometimes
come back up.
Yeah.
And stand back up and go back down.
But see for me, see for me, as
That's
long
how
as he
Jesus
hears
did it.
me,
I bet Jesus do that.
I could just lay down and talk. I don't. Some people speak out loud.
No, he just goes down.
I prefer to speak out loud.
Yeah, but you don't have to because he can hear you anyway.
Yeah, but I don't know. I just prefer having that conversation.
Yeah, but then that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, because
That's
remember,
on you.
My
Do you get what I'm
preference,
saying?
yeah.
That's your preferences.
When he's praying it, he's being like there's Holy Spirits around him already. So because he's human. Yeah, even Moses, it says it. When God approached him or something, he had to go down. You know what I'm saying? Because of the light. If he sees it, it can kill him.
Kill him, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So when Jesus is praying like that, he comes back up. Remember, he gets back up. Then he goes and sees his disciples say, "You don't need to keep watching out." Then he goes back. When he goes back, he goes down and he starts praying again. See, when you're not saying it, pray and go back up and pray. It don't say that in the Bible. Jesus did that like that.
Well, the Bible changes a bit, but
Remember, everything is interpretation as well. Even though, remember, it's still all history, which is
Internet.
interpretation.
It's been changed so
It's
many
been
times.
changed so many times. Every book, every religion's book has. Remember, these are all these years and years and years and years and years and years and years ago. So it could be diluted down, changed, whatever. Like I say, and this is why I say,
translated,
get your connection,
lost a bit,
channel
I mean.
that, and work with that for yourself. That's what it is. Do that. If you want to pray, cover your head. If you want to pray, talk out loud. If you want to pray and speak within internal, if you want to pray and light a candle, do what makes you feel
I think-
good and
I think-
your connection.
What is the right way to pray? There's no right way or wrong way. Prayers can be long, short, formal or informal, joyful and angry. God promises to always listen to us in our prayers.
There we go.
And you know another
where
thing,
did that come from?
men
Internet.
and women are not supposed to be in the same room when they're praying.
Apparently.
That's right.
That's 100%. We're not supposed to be.
Why?
In the same distraction. Because you know what?
Is she wearing batty riders in there? What do you mean?
No, but
Why would it
when
be
you're
a
supposed to
distraction?
pray, you're not supposed to be amongst females at all. It's like because you could be
Something
praying,
new that I'm learning today.
You can pray.
So what
and
about
when
church
you put,
then?
When you put your head down or you look left, you're distracted already.
What about church? There's everyone in the church.
In the Bible.
I never heard this one.
Yeah, you're not supposed to be in the same room.
But remember, again, that is from a time when there was more segregation between male and female.
Listen,
But
There was.
Islam keeps that up now.
Same thing.
I'm not saying it's a bit better, but you know,
Yeah, because I know the Friday prayers, the women don't go there to the mosque.
they got their own section.
Yeah, but most of the time it's the men that go. I see them all the time on the Friday, the 1 p.m. prayer. I see them.
I hear it where I am now.
You see? There you go.
Religion.
religion is an amazing thing.
It is, and I think it's important that if you have like a interest or you feel like, oh, do you know what, this isn't right or that isn't right, do your research, like get to know it.
Yeah.
So like, and a lot of people are just like against the Quran or Islam, but have you learned anything? Have you seen the similarities to Christianity? What's your knowledge about it? Like, why do you have these firm beliefs about, these firm negative beliefs about it? I think we need to stop all this war.
This is a good point.
Unnecessary war.
Sorry. So I've just Googled what's the beliefs of men and women. So it brought me straight to Islam, and it said Islam, obviously they do separate ones. And I asked in Christianity, and they said, obviously they say that you have a stronger praying power if you do it together. But what's quite interesting is it says most Christians believe that men and women have equal worth in God's eyes. So to say that you should separate.
Yeah, they say that you should pray together, don't they? They say husband and when especially when people get married in Christian,
keep God in
they
the
say you should pray together.
Exactly. So then in Islam, if you have to divide, because it's a have to, isn't it? Is that because there's a woman is lesser, or is there a reason behind that? Because women are lesser.
Are they?
I think they don't want the woman bending down in front of the man. I don't know.
Well, we're not gonna make it.
See, the problem is this is why I couldn't have been born in slavery time, because I would just be like, what? Sorry, in the man's side. I'd be like, scoot over, man, scoot over, Woody. Yeah. Because how am I lesser than you?
What do you mean?
How am I lesser than you as a man and a woman?
Because me and Sue, I said something to Sue, because in all honesty, God made.
Are you asking?
Oh, God, I'm strong.
God made women for men, really and truly.
I agree. Yeah.
Women are supposed to really cater for us.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Follow our lead.
Follow our lead.
When you want to leave people in the gully, please. I don't know.
It's not a thing where.
What is this conversation?
Like, it's an equal kind of thing. So that's why a woman might look at it like she's much more lesser than a man. But in all honesty, women are made for men. Like, when a man goes to pray, she's supposed to respect that or pray with the man.
Just quickly to who prays with their partner? Who has prayed with their partner? Previous or current?
It's nice.
Consistently, or it was a time?
No, it's just a one pop.
Yeah. What about yourself? Prayed?
Yeah, I have before.
He does a lot. He prays. He prays over the family and stuff a lot. But the thing is, we haven't quite gone down into the spiritual root of what do you believe in completely and what do I believe in completely. So I haven't really been like, I accept your prayer 100% because I'm not 100% on.
It's good.
I pray with my whole entire family.
So do you lead in prayer as the man, or how does it work?
What your entire family meeting your partner and your child?
Yeah,
yeah.
I pray with. We all
gather together and pray.
That's good.
Do you pray before you eat?
I used to.
No, I don't. I grew up praying before. I grew up doing that. But I don't know.
I say I used to, but we did have a prayer.
Does it now, like, if my sister
Or I might just give thanks in my head before I eat.
My mum does.
I don't because I forget. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, hungry.
But are you sitting around that dining table as a family and actually create that
that's what we used to have to do.
I think we lack that now. Society makes it hard for that.
Which is unfortunate.
I said, yo, when she'll be present?
Say grace.
I remember I said,
yeah.
I was really into it. I just like, long thing.
My sister still does that.
It's beautiful though. It is beautiful.
To say
that's beautiful. I think that's beautiful.
That's really good.
I had a demon in me because I was not following that thing at all.
So just wrapping it up on men converting in jail. So I feel like it's a thing that I think it's got its benefits and obviously it's got the good things about it because a lot of people need faith and it's good that some people have decided to connect, whether that's to Christianity or Islam. But I think what's important is you try and live a life closer to God when you come home. Like, don't just like drop out your religion.
Now,
and just like be a flaky Muslim or flaky Christian. Like, if you say you're Christian,
try your best.
Yeah, do your best. If you say if you say you're Muslim, do your best.
Muslim.
Yeah, practice it, understand it. Have meetings, meet up with other people, have these type of conversations. Understand what understand what you're actually having faith in. Because have you got this faith? Why? Do you understand it?
So, and if I had people alone as well.
Yes, don't judge.
If I had more time in life, what I really wanted to do was I wanted to go to a synagogue.
Yes.
I wanted to go to the temple, and I really wanted to understand all of their teachings. I did. That was one of my things I did want to do, but I just never got around to it.
Do you think you'll do it?
Too late to do it.
No.
Okay. You just don't have the interest, or you don't have the time.
Yeah, I don't have the time.
You don't have the time. You got to need about 3 weeks off.
Yeah, no.
But if it's an overwhelming feeling, then fulfill it.
Yeah, no, it's not.
It's a
not
good
anymore.
idea.
But it's something I wanted to do. Yeah, something I wanted to do.
Okay, so
The other day I went to my mum's house. That's what actually got me back to praying properly.
Yeah,
there was too many signs. I went to my mum's house and my mum was about to pray. So I said, "Yo, mum, I'm crying out." You know what I mean? She said, "Sit down." And when she sat down, she was playing this gospel music, but it made me tear up. Like I didn't understand where that emotion came from.
That's your reconnection.
Yeah, like it made me proper tear up. And she's praying, and I'm crying, and the song I'm hearing, the words and what she's saying at the same time. When she finished praying, she looked at me. She goes, "Oh, you're right." I was like, "Mama, I think I needed that.
Yeah.
I think I've been seeing too much signs and I've been neglecting it.
Yes.
But this was my reassurance.
Yeah.
Your mum reconnected you.
I
Amen.
need to go home, you know what I'm saying? I need to come back.
That's good.
And sometimes it's home, that kind of realigns you. Like,
it's true.
Whatever home is for you, it
brings you back.
Yeah.
I think it's my mum. You know what I mean? When I hear my mum praying, because I haven't heard my mum pray in such a long time, And when I sat there to just hear her pray, it just made me feel different. It's like
refreshing.
Like I said, she's very spiritual. Yeah. Her house is just like warm. Like you just know. Nothing can't reach no evil.
Yeah, like good energy, good energy.
Yeah. That's the herb.
So, just feeling that, and what I was feeling, yeah, I just felt like, yo, the present that hit me, and listening to that, it's like, you know, everything just came back to me. You know, when if I come back to you and say, remember what you promised me? Have you kept that promise?
Yes.
You know what I mean? It was like, bro, you just done me dirty. You're right there with it. It's like,
it's good.
Sorry.
It's good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You needed that.
But that's good. So whenever you're feeling disconnected, pop in and see mum.
Yeah,
reconnect.
100%.
It's important to know where you can reconnect. What reconnects you?
Yes.
Is it just picking up your Bible, saying your prayer, meeting with someone, going to church, having that conversation with that friend? Like, what is it that's going to bring you back? Because I think it's important to just like have that relationship.
100%. Because I was all hitting her up and saying, "Mommy, what's that? What's that gospel song?"
Yeah.
Yeah. She said, "Yeah, let me send you a few."
Yeah, I love that.
Send me 100 of them.
Mommy's got them. She's got the playlist.
I'm rolling then.
There is something about gospel music and just
it's beautiful.
our people singing.
It's
like there was something that I came across. I got it saved somewhere. I feel like I should play it. It's like they were in a cafe. These two African people, not sure which part of Africa, but they definitely, you can hear the accent, and they're around just white people, yeah? They're in the cafe, and they start singing a tune that they definitely, you know, a home tune. Yeah. And you're like, whew. And I remember I was like, yeah. Told you, man, them don't cry. And then in the cafe, so even like everyone's looking at them singing, and then you can hear someone interject, and then the camera pans to him, and it's just this black guy. But he looks like he's of mixed descent, and he starts singing with it, and it's just beautiful. Like you can hear the pain, you can hear history, you can hear
story.
And I was like, I played that back a good 10-15 times. It was so beautiful. It was such a short snippet. So it's like sometimes there's so much in this world full of evil, there's so much beauty.
There is. Worship
hidden and where you take it, and
worship is beautiful.
But there's a lot that can turn you away from the church, i.e. when Woody said earlier about the church he used to go to in Crookerwood, I remember that was one of my experiences I had as a teen, going with my friend Debbie Ann. And this church was all right. It was quite litty. I was like, this is the first, I think that was my proper first Pentecostal experience. And went there a few times, her and her family. And then like a few years, I don't know, later, then I heard that the pastor was playing with kids.
You see what I mean?
He had what?
Was playing with the kids. So for goodness sake.
Yes,
but you see what I mean?
But no.
I didn't want to kill
That person.
As soon as you said
that person is not the religion. That is not your connection.
No, 100%. But I'm saying people go.
There's evil people in everything and everywhere.
But the thing is, people go and they fall in love with the person sometimes, with whoever is saying the word.
Fall in love with your relationship. Fall in love with your relationship.
Well, you have people who are the elders in the church sometimes, and they're very judgmental, or they make you feel funny in the church, like, oh, you should be wearing this, you should be doing this, and they kind of chastise you and they're judgy. I'm thinking, you just need to shut up. You do what you're doing. Welcome people. Don't push them away. Let people come. Do you get what I mean? Don't make them feel funny to be in that environment. Do you see what I'm trying to say? What?
It's the same thing when Jesus, in the Bible, when Jesus was going into the temple and everything, they were judging him.
But the people are doing the same thing and saying and leading with Christianity and judging people. Oh, the hairstyle, the clothes, the nails. If you come, you're not supposed to wear makeup. You're not supposed to have lashes. You're not supposed to do this. You're not supposed to do this.
Amen.
Come as you are. So then who makes you judge, jury, and executioner on how somebody's supposed to do? I'm not saying come in batty riders. Please don't do that. I'm not saying come in a tight up thing, but come as you are. Like, and when people come and they get those experiences, it pushes them away. Because I've had experiences of that where I've seen people behave a certain way in church and act like, you know, you're not supposed to be doing this. And instantly you're overwhelming a person and they just want to be accepted sometimes and you push them out.
I get the come as you are, right? But it's almost like a job interview. You wouldn't go to a job interview in jogging bottoms. So I feel like when you are encouraged to dress a certain way, because like the Kingdom Hall, for instance, they've only just, I think this year, said that women can wear trousers. Right. Women had to wear skirts before. And Yeah, proper old school. So I think now they're allowed women to be wear trousers. But that's different. I can't tell you the reasons why because I haven't been that involved in it. So I can't really tell you why. But I'm saying is, yes, it's nice to be able to wear what you want to wear, but at the same time, you're supposed to be there to show respect. And
I hear that, but if you're kind of tell people they shouldn't be wearing weave, they shouldn't be wearing lashes, they should be wearing nails. Are you dumb? I can wear all that in my house and still connect with God. You can't tell me that.
Yeah.
God's made me be able to be blessed enough to be able to pay to come to you to do my nails, Evelyn to do my hair, and you're telling me can't come with my hairstyle because what? Do you want me to give you the hair?
Because then we're going into the whole you're judging like it's too much. It's too much.
What I'm saying. So I'm saying I understand with the clothes. Because if I go to church, I will wear decent clothes. I'm not gonna have my breasts out, wear my legs out. I get that. But when you start saying how your hair, your nails, your lashes, just because you're dry, okay, that doesn't mean we need to all pray in dryness. Yeah. Leave people to do what they want to do. No, but it's the truth. Because you lot are laughing because you know it's the truth. I will be the one to say it. In a business, leave people to do what they're doing. You see, if their heart is clean, stop troubling the people and running them away. Because people want to come with their open heart, their lashes, and maybe their wig. Leave them alone.
Can I just interject? I know I always make it go a bit longer than what it needs to be, right? So, because we're talking about like what you should wear to church and the expectations, can we talk about, I can't remember the name of the church, but that church that went famous in South London.
Pastor Toby's one.
What was the church called again?
Me no know about Pastor Toby.
Yes.
What was it called?
Spark Nation.
Whereabouts in South was it?
I don't know because I wouldn't be going.
But like the pastor, for example, he's dripped in drip
Gucci,
head to toes, like,
Chanel.
and then he's encouraging all the young boys and girls to be all on that. Like, okay, we're in a space of not judging, but how do you feel about that? What do you think that message? What's the message that he's trying to be like? Do you agree with the message?
It's foolishness.
But from what I heard, I don't know exactly, but he was building something more cult. No, it wasn't really like a proper church.
His church is still there.
Was it not like a cult?
It's still there.
It sounds like it. Cult.
The church was ram.
Are you sure it wasn't like bad publicity?
No.
I don't know. To be fair, I've never
These
looked
are
into
people
it.
that came out of the church saying these
Have you not
things.
seen what they're doing, yo? They're putting drippy.
No, but
Yeah, and they're rapping in church and.
Church.
If it was because what everyone was saying, they should be in jail by now, no?
No, why? What have they broke? What laws
They
have they
said
broken?
fraud and it was a scam.
Yeah, they said stuff like that.
Yeah, but if there's no, how
And
the
every time
CPS
they
is.
come
If there's
for them,
no,
nothing's come of it. So, is it a sin them being a little bit drippy?
Yes, because it's material
Let me
stuff.
show you-
again,
let
you're
me
not
show you.
supposed to be
Let me show you the shade. You see,
injecting into the materials. Of life.
They
That's not
they're
what you're supposed to be
idolizing.
doing.
Idolizing, exactly.
Money,
Yeah.
this, that, the other,
Swag.
big car.
Church is not about idolizing swag.
No.
It's all about you. This is what Jesus said. Yeah, people are going to be worshipping things that they not should be
Exactly.
worshipping, because when you die, you leave all these drippy.
Men will become lovers of themselves.
Yeah, so you're only support when you leave this world. Yeah,
Leave as you are.
You're leaving everything behind.
Yeah,
I mean, you're going back.
as you came into it.
And then also, and then let's be real. How many people in that church who are around can afford that lifestyle? So then, what are you going to do to try to attract,
Thank
try
you.
to be that, to try to
Every
fulfill
Sunday you're dripping down differently.
He's
what
getting
does it
offerings,
say?
but
it's going to be harder for a rich man to enter heaven than a poor person. It says that, you know.
So are we 100% saying Smack Nation is not the right?
I
No
can't
clue.
100% say. I don't know. I just know I don't go there.
I don't know.
I'm not. I haven't been, so
I'm
I
not
can't
saying
fully
nothing.
judge.
I'm not
I'm
saying
saying from the
nothing.
outside looking
I don't
in,
know.
from what I've seen, it don't sit right with me, and
got no
hence why,
Then I'll say
like the other one.
What you lot was just saying, don't judge.
No, it's not judging. No.
I'm not judging.
We're not
I'm not judging.
It's not judging.
But I have no facts to speak on.
I don't know.
I've
I'm
got
not
no
judging. I'm
facts
not
to speak
interested.
on it. Obviously I saw it was on socials and that, but I just probably scrolled past. I didn't look into it, so
going, so it doesn't matter to me.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I didn't judge it either.
No.
I said, well, they're doing their thing, bro.
Right.
That's a different type of church. They're doing
And
their
he's
thing.
still there sustaining now.
Yeah.
People go
That's
where they
why
want to go.
I'm
No, because people like it. Do you see what I'm trying to say?
It's drawing in the young ones.
It's good for them. That's
I would like to go to their church one day and just see how they preach.
It'll be interesting to see if they're actually really like getting into the Bible. Actually, what else happens other than because it might just be the gimmick to draw in young people, you know, doing this drippy dance and all of that stuff. But are they actually sitting down, reading scripture, actually doing their Bible study? You know, actually bringing people into Christianity.
That was years ago, and they're still going now. And we don't see all that now.
That's because no one cares. It's not popping anymore.
Doing the same?
I think so.
I'm sure they would be.
Interesting to find out. I'm gonna look into it.
It's not hot news.
I'm gonna look into it.
Pages anymore.
Because it's not new.
Church, they used to rap in that. But
yeah, that's good. That's fine.
Yeah,
gospel rap. That's fine. That's nothing.
What's the difference though? They're just making it new school with drill.
When you're telling people they need to come in Gucci,
you don't have
Louis,
to come in Gucci.
So how are you going to feel if you don't?
We're going to put you in the right direction.
But then the pastor's up there in a Dior click suit.
Do you know what?
But he's putting them in a position to make money.
But, you know,
what position is that?
Honesty, my opinion, or honesty, it's wrong.
What position is that to make money? Does he give them jobs?
It's so wrong.
Because he's got money.
No, not because he has money.
Does he give them jobs?
It's so wrong. No, it's so wrong. Let me tell you what's so wrong.
Yeah. They get jobs. SPAC Nation's giving out jobs, yeah.
Exactly.
That's what people were saying. It was fraud, but the Jakes came.
I'm not talking about. I don't care if it was fraud or not fraud. I don't care if you had.
Why was it not promoting God?
I don't because I didn't see.
That can't. If you're leading with material stuff.
But was he definitely leading with material stuff, or was that a snippet of them getting litty in church? I don't know.
He's not the only one that
I'm not speak. I don't know the facts. I'm starting.
If they wasn't saying buy this, buy that, they were doing normal church stuff.
I think we need to look into it to really shed some light on it. Like it's not fair to just take what we saw on social media and create a whole story because
especially if they're still running.
Because exactly, I could give a second of you shouting in a corner, but you were crying before. Do you know what I mean? It's just I want to know. Anyway, let's move on.
Who's next picture we're going to?
We're talking about Diddy. Yeah. I'm telling you the fact. I am judging that guy. Because it's facts, bro.
We're talking about spiritual connection today, not Diddy.
I'm not going down that
no Diddy. But so the next one that we wanted to just talk about is your relationship, your children's relationship, spiritual connection. Like, what is your children? What are we teaching our children? Because I feel like, especially in Christianity now, Christianity is seen as like a wishy-washy religion and people like to mock it, disrespect it. So a lot of people are Christians, but you know, they're kind of like not Christians. They just grew up in a Christian home, but then they're christening their children, but then they're not reading their Bible. What are you doing with your children?
I'll go first because I don't have no kids. Yeah. So it's going to be quite brief. So my niece goes to a Catholic school and it's very good because it's very disciplined and she learns about God. I've been to a few of her assemblies, as you've seen. So obviously we're teaching her to believe in God and to be nice to people, and they just teach so well in the school about the Bible, and even with the like assemblies they do, even I've been in some of them, I'm like, oh, and I've learned certain things. So I think it's good for them to have an awareness of it. And like I said, for me, myself, Mum made sure that we went to church with my gran and sometimes with her as well. So I think it's good. I think like what your mum did, Shana, where she didn't force you. She left you to kind of make your own choice. But it's good to have that as well. To have like, okay, I'm not going to beat you over the head with the Bible. This is kind of what I'm doing. But there is some kind of soft sort of navigation of what should be done. And, you know, the skeleton of it at least, to know that there's some kind of formation of religion, because it does create some kind of respect as well and understanding about consequences, good and evil and things like that. And I mean, some people are grown up in the church and still is bad breed. So it really just depends.
I think for me, when it comes to my children have got like quite large age gaps, and I think their faith is kind of determined on where I was at growing them up.
Oh, interesting.
So I feel like even though my son always went to church, he was christened, all the rest of it, he kind of just used to like sit there, maybe with his little game, his thing in his hand, or he'll go to the Sunday school, but he was never really mad religious. My middle daughter, the same. I feel like my youngest, she's the most religious because the journey I'm on right now. Okay. So she can she loves gospel songs. She likes to do a little prayer at night. And I feel like she's definitely got more of a connection to, as she goes to church, she likes church. And I feel like she's definitely got like a different kind of connection than I provided for the others. Mm-hmm. Then, you know, but then my son now as an adult, he's just, as I said, he took me to church last year and now I'd go to that church. My son, he now goes to church with his partner. That's and good. He's quite religious. He's got his Bible. He reads his Bible. And, you know, we have conversations about things like when we feel like he's getting distant from the Lord and what he's going to do. So I feel like he's found his own journey. It wasn't something that I kind of like put on him, because even though he grew up in church, I wasn't like madly into the Bible or reading it or, you know, saying praise with him, but he's managed to find that himself. He's found his own connection with God, you know, and at one time he was talking about getting baptized, but he's like, oh, you know, I'm not sure if I'm in a position, I'm not sure if I'm there yet, but you can see he's heading in that direction, and it's a beautiful thing to see from him. My middle daughter, she goes to a Catholic school, so she gets taught about the Bible, but she's like, if I say let's go to church, she's just like, no, she would rather stay in her bed. You know what I mean? Again, I think she'll find her own path, but I will be the example. I will be the first example. So she'll probably look into Christianity first. You never know. She's got a lot of Muslim friends. She might start looking into the Quran and, you know, finding a bit more about Islam. But right now, her first place that she'll probably go to is Christianity, because I'm a Christian. She sings the Christian songs as well, because I play them in the house, the gospel songs, but she's not with me at night like when we're praying. She doesn't. Ariana sees me reading my Bible often, so she can be like, that's mommy's Bible, and so on and so on. Do you know what I mean? So I do think that you have to be an influence of some sort for your children to have that first place of finding faith, and then if they want to explore and they may go in another direction, let it be, that's their connection. But I feel it's important for your children to have faith and give them some form of direction.
I agree. Totally.
So, as I said, growing up, I didn't really have like a spiritual direction. But obviously, once I hit about 10, when mummy started getting into the Kingdom Hall properly, then I started to obviously understand the value of it, and again, with what I've experienced, blah blah blah, my heart is there. So now, since when I had my girls' christening, because stuff like 9 nights and christenings, but more so 9 nights, they're very new for me. I didn't grow up going to these sort of things.
Oh wow.
No, because they weren't taught to me. I didn't really understand. So when my first 9 night, I was like, I don't understand what's going on, I don't understand. And then knowing that like my mum's in the Kingdom Hall, and then I was going to the 9 night, and then I'm like, okay, so what am I here for? What's the 9 night about? Oh, because someone's spirit on the 9th night, the spirit.
And obviously you're not used to
what's it? The spirit is what?
Lifted.
That's
when it's ascended.
But the Kingdom Hall don't believe that.
Yeah.
So right. So once you're dead, you're dead. Yeah. That's how the Kingdom Hall believe. And obviously there's hope for resurrection, but you're dead. Yeah, it's gone. Done. So when I had the girls, when I had TT, and I was like considering a christening. Now I don't really know, like I don't celebrate christening. My sister's kids, none of them been christened. So I did a christening to appease my partner and his side of the family. They even paid for it, because I was like, it's not my thing. So had a nice celebration, blah blah blah. Now with the twins, since I had my baby, the first one, I've been like I really want a bit more. I want to go back to the Kingdom Hall. I do. I've been saying that. I was saying to my mum, like, I want to do a bit more, but not with you, because you talk too much. And so yeah, these sort of things. So I talk way too much. So that'll be a 5-minute thing, 100 hours. So so when I had my twins, I was very conflicted about christening again, because I was like, really, what does it really mean? And yeah, like for the first one, she has about 12 godparents. Love them all, but what does it really mean? Because there's never a point where I've really been like, apart from my cousin Charlene, I've never really been like, yo, yeah, godparent, look after TT, because I don't feel comfortable with it. It's my baby, you know what I mean? And if I was to go to my mum over it. So then yes, I was very conflicted with the christening for the twins, because I don't really believe it. But then I was like, okay, his family do, and done it with the first one, so should I do it with the second one? So I did it, but when I did that christening, I didn't feel good. No, I didn't. Afterwards, I didn't feel good, and that's why since then you keep asking me because my birthday's coming up, and so you're asking me what are you doing for your birthday. Since that christening, I'm leading towards not wanting to celebrate birthdays. Okay. Not wanting to
celebrate Christmas.
But I don't really celebrate Christmas anyway. I just go to my sister's house and catch joke and eat food. I can't tell you the last time I bought them my niece and nephew's presents for like Christmas. I don't mind buying things here and there for them, but for Christmas we don't do none of that. And it just hadn't felt right in my spirit to celebrate these things. So for example, for birthdays I started looking more into it, and I was like, you know what, it's a bit weird when I think about it. Like, you're standing up there in front of a candle, everyone's standing around you in a circle, you're like hovering over this candle to blow out this candle, and it's a bit ritualistic. It's like a ritual, you know what I mean? And I was like, yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. And this is like me going against not doing birthdays for a very long time, because because of Jehovah's Witness, I've been like, oh yeah, I shouldn't really, but actually I don't feel it in my spirit anymore. Yeah. So, and when I knew it was real was when the first baby just turned 3 and I didn't do nothing, and it felt bad. I'm not gonna lie, I felt horrible because usually I'd have a whole sing song dance, but I'm like, I have to actually go with my spirit. So I digress. So in terms of my children, I am, as I said, I'm trying to get back into the Kingdom Hall. So, because I want them to be familiar with it from now. I don't want them to be 10 and be like, oh, mummy's trying to force. No. So, I'm trying to get into it. I've even said to my mum the other day, you know what, I think I want you to give me some Bible studies quickly. Bible studies. And,
Express.
Yeah. And, yeah, so, as you said, they'll be taught through me. I have to be the example. And I just feel like with what I've experienced, with what I see around me, people I see around me, I just feel like that way, the Kingdom Hall is just the purest that I've experienced. I'm not knocking anyone else, Islam, nothing like that. I just feel like it's the purest for me, and that's the direction I want to take my kids. So yeah, but I have to make the step.
Yeah,
so that
they, be the one that leads with that.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, so they know better for you.
So this year, exactly, and it's like every time my birthday comes around, I'm like, no, I'm not going to do nothing, and I end up doing something. But this year, I didn't celebrate my first baby. How can I do something for myself? Well, so that's the step. That's the step. There. So we're going on our holiday, yes. Yeah. But I don't mind being there for you lot and whoever's, Tasha, Riri, but it's not really.
So, now, it doesn't mean so if no one tells you happy birthday or sings happy birthday, you won't mind?
No.
Remember that, guys. I'm going to film her on her birthday. Remember that.
I'm definitely singing happy birthday. I'm definitely posting it.
Happy birthday. It's fine.
Would you really?
You say my money.
Surprise.
No. Like, I'm still. The thing is, it's a battle, and it's like, I understand we're in the world league. We're in the world right now. And so I'm not going to reject it, be like, oh no, I can't be here, I can't come and see you, look, I can't do. It's not that deep. But it's just, for me making the big hoo-ha, for me going out my way to make a big hoo-ha about my birthday, I just don't think it's that deep.
It doesn't sit well with you.
Yeah.
Why do you think it's not a special day?
No,
it's the belief of the Jehovah's Witness.
It's not just that. It's not that I don't think it's a special day.
It's a feeling that you're having though as well.
Yeah, it's not that I don't think it's a special day, but everyone's special.
No, but that day, the day that you was born.
Yeah.
That's a special day, though.
In all honesty,
it's not really.
You're supposed to celebrate your birthday.
You're not.
Why?
Well, sorry about that.
The only thing you're supposed to celebrate is when you pass away, because you celebrate that person.
And marriage.
Yeah, but I'm not here to see the celebration.
You're not supposed to be. People are celebrating the life that you
I think you should celebrate your life every moment. You can celebrate every day.
So
every day I can celebrate.
Yeah, so the day that you was born is past. It's past.
But what you have to see it as is that it is, in a sense, it's like false worship. So when you're celebrating your birthday, everything's about you. Yeah, oh wow, Mac. It's false worship. It's false idol. That's what it's like. So that's why I've looked at these things. I'm like, yeah, it's a bit, but it's hard. It's hard because it's like it's normal. It's normal to celebrate your birthday. It's unnormal not to celebrate your birthday. But my spirit is not feeling it as much.
You have to go with what you feel, and I'm gonna go with what I feel.
That's fine.
And I be getting on that plane.
Yeah.
And celebrating in Mauritius.
That's fine.
For my birthday.
That's absolutely fine.
But you got to do what you have to do.
And if you're having a party, I'm coming.
Yeah,
for you. I come for you.
But yeah, for me, I love
hear what you're
birthdays.
saying,
I love it.
but I feel like
love my birthday.
you it is another year that you've made it on the earth, and you know,
Battle.
we are God's children, so I don't feel like
Battle.
I'm taking away celebrating God's creation, because I am God's creation.
Yeah, but
do you know what the thing is?
But the important thing is that if you're a devout Christian or devout whatever it is, the important thing is that you're supposed to present all your worship, all your praise, to God.
We do.
So
on the birthday.
not really. In the moment, it's all about you as a person. All the praise is going to you as a person.
But that's the same as if you get a new job. All the praise is going to you for securing that new job. You will probably thank God for helping you secure that job, but the praise is going to go to you.
Yeah, but it's not like a worshipping thing. It's like, well, go on, congratulations, yeah.
I don't think you get worshipped on your birthday.
No, but think
it's
about
a celebration.
Yeah, but
any achievement you celebrate.
Yes.
An achievement you can celebrate, but you're not going to typically celebrate on the same level as your birthday. You're not going to go get balloon decoration and stuff really
on the job.
To go.
I don't think the level of celebration should matter. Whether you sit down by yourself or you sit down with 100 people.
But the emphasis is put on how big you make your celebration. Even like, so it's not so much about, oh yeah, she's gonna go out for a drink. It's, oh, look at the cake that she got 10 layers, and it's all of that.
Did you see her dress?
You see her, it's all of that. Nice. And that's getting, it's nice. Don't get twisted, it's nice. But what I'm saying is, when you sort of disconnect, when you step back, you're like, actually, why am I doing all of this?
But it's the same as a graduation.
But graduation, that's a big achievement. You've done work. In your graduation, you studied and you got those grades. God, by the grace of God, yes, okay. But you physically done it. You didn't do that to be here.
I don't think that this
every year to be here.
What she's saying here,
no way.
In all honesty, yeah, we can give each other praise. Do you get what I'm saying? We give each other praise, well done. Do you know what I'm saying? You've done very good. Oh, happy birthday. That's it. But you're celebrating, worshipping somebody.
Worshipping.
You see, like, we have all these idols. Like, all these people worship these idols. Like, all these actors, these worshipping them. God does not want that. This is personally, I don't think me celebrating my birthday and you singing me happy birthday is celebrating me. It's not worshipping me. Please don't worship me. Just give me the gifts.
Yeah.
Thank you. I will give you the cake, you give me the gifts. I want to be celebrated because some years, some people ain't here to celebrate because they're dead. Or they got sick
100%.
or whatever.
But you celebrate their life either way. Like, you see, when it comes to their memorial, you're actually celebrating the life that they lived.
I don't want to be memorialized before people celebrate me though, because personally.
Your life doesn't end until the check day just ends. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I need
celebrate that.
It's a hard one. It's a hard one.
Every day until I die.
So how do you feel about the hereafter?
What do we believe in? I'm quite confused in that one, actually.
So what? So do you think that you go to the fire, the lake of fire?
Yeah, there's no lake of fire for me.
For a chocolate biscuit.
And be maybe in this lake of fire.
For a better life.
In the afterlife.
That one's always been a very difficult.
Well, I think we could also. No, you can't say that.
You don't know. No, do you know what? I don't think you can know what's going to happen in the afterlife.
There's no right or wrong.
You just have to live your life as best as possible. As close to God as possible. You know.
You just don't know. You don't know. No one knows.
I'm going to pray for you.
I say that.
I'm going to pray for you.
I'll say that because you're bro. We don't know if we're doing good, if we're doing bad, because every day we're living in sin. You know what I'm saying? Every day, I don't know if my sin is bigger than whatever, you know what I mean? But,
and I suppose, again, it depends on what you believe in, because with the Jehovah's Witness, when you die, you die. With some religions, you go to heaven and you go to hell.
Do you hear? Have you not read what it says for you to make it in there?
In Revelations, or
not like for you to make it in there.
See,
like,
this is where
if everyone's supposed to do that, no one's going.
Yeah. But this is where I get a bit scared, because this is where I'm like, because even like the Pentecostal church, they do the lake of fire and the God fearing. That's what they're into. But that's what they were doing over there. Lake of fire. Lake of fire, and they talk about this God fearing. You see this word God fearing. Your finger. Why am I doing your finger?
Now you got my finger.
See the word God fearing. Who? There's people that take it too literal.
Huh?
I don't believe, right, that you should be afraid of God in fear of that He's gonna, like fear, like how the guy saw the
Move
angels.
in faith, not in fear.
I think you should be afraid of your actions and how He's viewing what you're doing, and be afraid in that sense, but not God fearing like, oh Lord, strike me down, He's gonna bring me to the lake of fire. Because in my opinion, if my God is gonna make me suffer, you're not the God for me. You're not. How can you be a God of love if you're gonna send me to?
Wait, hold on. So has any of us got the actual feeling that we're looking for? If no one's willing to risk it,
What feeling? Sorry.
like of religion.
So you're talking about the afterlife now?
Yeah, because you know that religion. You know the feeling of religion that we've been talking about.
Mm-hmm. We've got the
If we
feeling.
really feel it properly, like how you was emphasizing, you wouldn't mind risking it because you know there's something.
Yeah, I think you should. I think you
When
have
you
to
say
just
risk it, what do you mean by
I mean
risk it?
risking it as in like the things that you desire now.
Yeah.
Put that on the back burner.
Right.
That it's gonna,
That's your journey though. In your journey, as you grow closer to God, you naturally will start to make changes in your life. The closer that connection gets, you're going to start turning away from certain worldly things.
100.
That's the natural process of that journey. It depends on what your religion is, what you're aiming for.
Why I said about the God fearing, because I can't see if you are trying to be a good, wholesome person, and okay, you don't go to church every Sunday, and okay, you might smoke, okay, you have tattoos. I can't see why, if you are not trying to be a good person, you're not murdering people, you're not how at the end of the day He's gonna say, nah, goodbye.
Yeah, because you didn't do X, Y,
Because
Z.
you didn't go to the book.
I think those people get second chances.
1,000%.
Those people get second
Unless you're continually to disrespect, and you could disrespect 100 times.
But God
You what?
is fair. God is
Exactly. Yeah.
God
A forgiving God.
A forgiving God.
We were talking on the way up.
You could
here,
do 100 sins and apologize once, and that's enough for Him.
Yeah.
And there was some
Or them, or whoever you see.
Because obviously He's gonna know when it's
exactly
Yeah.
when it comes from the heart. I don't know your heart.
Yeah.
I mean, God knows your heart.
Yeah.
Better than you know
He's
yourself.
gonna know. There's some people that might do a fuckery right now.
Yeah.
And want to pray to try and cover it up, but it's not sincere.
Exactly. You're just doing it to cover up the wrong. It's not your heart isn't pure with it.
And even like the Kingdom Hall, if they say in, I think it's a Bible, one of the scriptures or something like that, they say if you're born Hindu and you don't come into the Kingdom Hall, you're not going to be punished. If you're born in Judaism and you don't come into the Kingdom Hall, but you're just living your life as well as you can,
It's all gonna be.
that's what the Kingdom Hall do. You're not going to be punished. So that's why
Fire and brimstone and all.
no
kinds of
fire,
things.
brimstone.
In Islam, they say that as long as you believe in God, though.
Everyone believes in a God, though, don't they?
There you go.
Okay, but the Jehovah's Witnesses.
Everybody believes in God.
But the thing is as well, what's
Yeah.
another thing here is that the Jehovah's Witnesses, their God is Jehovah.
Yeah.
See, not a lot of people have a God. Their God don't have a name.
Yeah, but Jehovah is the name.
And also, there's a lot of Christianity where they worship Jesus, and Jesus is their God.
Yeah.
That confuses me too.
I don't know about that one.
But
Yeah, that's a very good question. You know. Do you not believe that Jesus is the Son of God, or do you not believe that Jesus is God?
Son
No,
of God.
Son
Son of God, not God. Son of.
But lots of people call Jesus God.
You know, I was talking about it. There was a girl. She's saying that basically she grew up in church and so on, but the fact that she's not living a fully religious life, a perfect life like what the Bible says, she would rather fully just turn away from religion because she don't want to be a hypocrite. I think personally, that's just wrong.
No.
You must
you
make
should just
some
do-
form of
please
effort.
do
You can't just
something.
Yeah,
completely.
she's on anything, boy.
You can't just
anything goes.
I'm not no religion, but I believe in God. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I believe that Jesus is the Son of God.
You can't just fully just turn away and just be like, oh, do you know, because I'm not going to
I'm not
be
gonna be-
doing the
I'm
10
not gonna do
commandments
nothing.
and everything. So I'm just going to say, do you know what, just
Yeah.
forget the whole thing.
Because who is really,
'Cause
really
I don't wanna
doing
be a-
every single
yeah,
tick box thing?
exactly.
Just try your best. That's all you can do.
And then use the excuse of, oh, I don't want to be a hypocrite. Or you just want to be a full-blown sinner.
God will give them a second chance.
When you're saying Jesus is the Son of God, do you mean that in a way that you're the daughter of God? Or
No.
Separate.
No, like he's his
Son of God.
actual.
That's
son.
the first. Ain't he the first angel? I mean, I know I can't remember that story. There. I can't remember that story. But I can't remember. But no, Jesus is the son of God. I can't remember. Don't quote me. I said that I'm not.
He's the son of God.
I'm not doing it like that.
So. Yeah,
What are you doing?
That's see. That's the 5 pillars that's working against you.
What was I gonna say? So what? So you don't? So you believe he's like a special son?
Yeah, but you
Yes.
guys, Islam, it doesn't believe that, does it?
He's just a messenger.
No, we believe he's the son of God.
Yeah.
I know Judaism, I'm positively sure.
Just as
I can't believe
The son of God. You know this.
I can't believe you just said that. You lot don't believe
You
that.
don't listen to what I'm saying though.
God, what you say?
The son of God, like how I'm a son of God. Like they're daughters of God. Can you
Understand what you're trying to say?
recite the Lord's Prayer for me, please?
Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy
Start
name.
again, please, and say it again, please.
Our Father who art in heaven. Our
Our Father
Father.
who's in heaven.
Yeah, so we're all
Who's
God.
his
We're
father?
ours. We're all
So where did this prayer come from?
our.
The Bible.
Jesus,
It come from Jesus, right?
Jesus gave us
Mm-hmm.
that.
What's
Yeah.
Jesus? How does it start?
Our
Yes,
Father.
So
He
it's
does say
our
we're all his
Father.
children.
Of course we are.
Yeah.
So why are you not beefing me?
No, what's your
beefing
point?
you.
You're beefing yourself, fam.
Yeah, I don't know. This is an internal beef. I ain't got no time for this beef.
No. Your point wasn't that. Your point
My
was,
point
do
is
you
that
think that he's a special son, something like that?
Yeah, no, yeah.
But of
He
course
is,
he
he
is,
is.
because look at what he had to
He's a
do.
prophet,
Yeah, I don't know. Come to but
right?
Look,
he. Let me tell you something. No one's
Jesus
telling me
was
to know
Jesus,
to cross.
yeah,
And
was the lamb, the
Sacrificial lamb.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He was very, very special.
yeah,
So
Let me finish.
Was Mary?
Mary was the
God's
baby mother.
wife?
No, he
No.
wasn't.
No.
He wasn't. Remember?
Was Mary
No,
God's
he
daughter?
wasn't.
No.
Listen to what I'm saying. No, he wasn't, but listen to what I'm saying.
One of his children in terms of
She was a
all.
virgin. She was a virgin. Her bloodline comes down on the bloodline of who? Because you're a Muslim, you should know this. What's Jesus' bloodline? What's her bloodline?
I don't know.
Abraham.
No, but what
She's
I'm
an
saying,
Abraham
but,
descendant,
so
at
is
the
she
end
her?
of-
Is she a child of God?
but all children of God, they wouldn't be here.
So this is what I'm trying to say though.
But listen, let me show you this.
I'm confused.
God
That
can do
bit.
this.
So you're saying she can't
I don't
be?
want to say the quote incorrectly.
I want you. God can do this. He can make any. If he wants to put a child,
God
he
is
can do that.
superior to all of us.
All right then.
We're not
All
down
right.
with that.
So what were you
But
trying to
what we're
say?
saying here is Jesus is a God, is a son of God, just like how we're sons of God.
I don't believe the same.
But obviously,
It's
he's
not
a
the
prophet.
same.
He's the only.
He's got.
He's the only
a
true
prophet.
one, true
Yeah.
got
He's
true
the true.
son.
True son of God.
He's.
Who says that? The Trinity.
But listen, I just believe in God.
Where did you
bro.
get these things from? Like, or am I just
You know,
take it?
let me show you this.
I'm just meant to take it.
Wait, hold on. Let me just say.
How do we go from the afterlife? and
So
link
what?
a fire
No, okay.
to
So
this?
what is it that Islam believe?
Yeah.
Islam believes that Jesus is the son of God, but as our
As
So
we
not
are
a
his.
special one that
Yeah.
came and was
yeah,
born.
but he's special because he's a prophet.
Okay.
Yeah, but he's yeah.
He's the only begotten son of God.
Pardon?
Only begotten.
Son,
Yeah, it
which is
refers to a
actual only
unique
son.
relationship between Jesus
The
and
only
God the
what?
Father.
Begotten.
What does that mean? I don't know.
It refers to the unique relationship
think
between
it's only
Jesus
actual
and God
natural
the
son.
Father.
I think just because he was the chosen
Jesus
one.
is not created like other beings,
Yeah, I guess so.
Hey, what she said?
but internally begotten.
Repeat that, please, again, sir. Repeat.
Jesus is not created like other beings.
We know that.
That's why.
That's
That's
why
why.
he's
That's why he's
different.
not. He's a brother. He technically he's our
different
brother,
son.
but he's a different
son.
Because he's a prophet.
Yeah, I guess so.
Prophet
It's
has
because of he was
their
how-
special thing that
Because he was
they
what?
went through.
It was. It's
As a
because of how he
messenger of
was. How he was given to Mary as
Yes.
well.
Yeah, but
she was a virgin
that
mother.
was his special thing. Each prophet had a special thing that made them a prophet.
Okay,
You get?
Yeah.
because they're 12 prophets.
So what?
Disciples.
What makes each
So what's the
the
difference?
other prophets?
What's the
I don't know
difference
about.
between
I
disciple
don't
and
know.
prophet?
Each
Educate
of them
me.
got
No,
you're going for the
something
phone again.
special, like a miracle thing about
He
it.
taught them. You know what what I'm saying?
The disciples were the followers of Jesus, weren't they?
They were the followers of
Yeah.
Jesus. So
Oh,
my
yeah.
disciples. It's just like if I'm in the ends, I'll be like, yo, see, my youngest, my disciples. They follow, you know what I'm saying?
They follow you.
Yeah, kind of thing.
But we were talking about the lake of fire and the afterlife. I mean, I don't know. I'm just like, I don't know about this.
I just said,
Do you believe Jesus is God then?
No.
No.
They said no.
We said no.
Oh, okay.
Separate.
You really want the Christianity and the Muslim to
Asking. It's Trinity.
It says here, a prophet is a person who is believed to have a special connection to a divine being and is said to speak on behalf of that being. So yeah, Jesus is a prophet.
Right.
But who else is a prophet?
But there's other prophets, not the only prophet.
Abraham.
Who's telling Muslim?
Never.
Is a person regarded as because a prophet is a person.
I'm not against
I didn't say
you.
never.
I didn't say that's not what happened. I'm not saying
says-
never. I ain't got nothing against no
What's
religion.
your voice out?
No, I ain't got nothing against
Why
no
did you say
religion.
never? Why
Because
is
that's
it
not what she's saying. She's not
A
saying that. She's
person,
just
a prophet is a
understanding what
person
God-
regarded as an inspired teacher or proclaimer of the will of
That doesn't
God.
mean she's
Right,
turning
so-
Muslim.
Abraham, Moses.
So we agree.
Do you believe that there is? Do you feel that there's
100%.
new age prophets?
children of God?
Do you believe that we have new age prophets now on this earth? Like,
No.
Nah.
Who?
I believe so.
No.
What, Pastor
None of
Toby?
them.
Who? Cat Williams.
Cat Williams.
Cat
Pastor
Williams.
Toby.
why do you think?
and
Why do you
TD
think?
Jakes.
Why do you think that is?
Because Jesus already told you, after him there will be none. He said that.
I think that's something I've heard.
A lot of false prophets are going to come in, they're going to commit
So
miracles like
this is where he's trying to debunk Islam now.
Why?
No.
You are, because
Yes,
if you're saying
Because
he's
it came
the last
afterwards.
prophet, who's Muhammad?
Yeah, it came afterwards.
Bro, all I'm saying is, yeah, I'm not saying Muhammad is not a prophet.
Bro, respectfully,
I
you're
am
talking
being-
from
I'm
you're talking
being-
from a Bible that you don't even know what Bible you're talking from.
Bro,
I'm not disrespecting the Bible.
Hold on, all I'm going to say is this, yeah.
Find what you-
All I'm going to say is this, yeah. All I'm going to say is this, bro. After him, that was it. There was no other prophet that was told that was going to come. In the Bible, listen, in the Bible, in your Quran, it tells you, yeah, Jesus was going to come.
Yeah.
It tells you, all the prophets told you, yeah, Elijah was explaining Jesus was going to come. Yeah? Elijah, when he came, who was Elijah? When he came back, who was he? John the Baptist. What's his name?
John the Baptist.
So Elijah.
You know, even Jesus said, yeah,
Elijah
they didn't even realize Elijah came back. They didn't even know Elijah came back.
Have you heard this before?
Oh my God. Brother.
But you know, I never came to be an expert when it comes to the Bible.
Listen,
It's a very big book. It's a very
And a lot of different.
I'm not saying
it's
that. I'm only giving you my interpretation of what I believe. I just understand that, yeah, after, in the Bible it explained about a
I've
prophet that was
heard
going
of
to come.
John the Baptist, but
hold
I didn't
on.
know that was Elijah.
Listen, is it Elijah or Elijah, one of them, yeah, that was meant to come back, yeah, and he was John the Baptist. John the Baptist, and Jesus even said it, goes, yeah, he came back and didn't even realize he was here. You don't even realize he was
Who did he
here.
say that to?
He said it to his
just to
prophets.
read his Bible.
Yeah.
He said it to his prophets, bro. You know what I'm saying?
How you know he reads his Bible?
Because I told you, I'm
Yes,
on this
Because
thing, bro.
he's quoting scripture, like.
But anyway, I'm not.
You can't take everything this man says.
No, but I've heard things in church.
Bro, you heard that?
Yes.
Bro.
You're agreeing. You're backing up.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, I'm
It's
backing
on
him.
camera, you know.
Yeah, I'm backing Justo.
What I'm saying to you,
Right, true.
I'm not under. This is what I'm trying to say. I'm not undermining anything else for what I know.
Yeah.
Every prophet.
You just took it from what you know, yeah.
Every prophet
Fair
that
enough.
mentioned Jesus. I haven't heard anybody mention what you're saying. Yeah, I haven't heard that. I haven't read that. In your Quran, does it said?
Guys, I think we need to do a Bible study session, Bible Quran study session or something.
Yeah, we need some
A holy book.
specialists.
So,
right?
yeah, we need, yeah.
In the Quran, does it say that?
We need to do our research.
The prophet said that Muhammad was coming.
Pardon me?
In the Quran, does it say that the Muhammad was other prophet?
Max like that.
He's the last.
Guys, we about to wrap it
Right,
up.
so because I didn't know this about the Muhammad, so but because in Christianity they link him to Antichrist and false prophet, so that's why that's your
There's
argument.
confliction.
So there's confliction there. So it's worth us
You know, let me
maybe getting some.
Let me
Let's do our
show
thing.
you what the problem is. Let me show you what the problem is really and truly. Yeah? I'm not an expert on this, yeah? You see Christianity, what they turned around and said, they didn't believe that Prophet Muhammad was a prophet. The Muslim have taken in, they've turned around and said, yeah, we don't believe Jesus is the son of God. We just believe he's just a normal prophet, like all the other prophets. Right. But what he did was much more superior than other prophets.
Right. But I think Judaism is the same as well.
Judaism,
their battle is right there. Because Jesus never. Watch this. But Jesus never mentioned Muhammad. But they say that Jesus did.
It's gonna be there. If they say
it said in the Quran he mentions it.
It said he's mentioned.
It says that in the Quran. It's gonna be there in the Bible.
It said he was predicted in the Bible but as a false prophet.
As a false prophet.
Let's wrap it up.
Read that one more time. Read that one more time. Please read. No. Read it loud.
This one, obviously we can't go.
No, you're too annoying now. You got to stop.
Now you want to have a voice on the mic.
Muhammad said, yeah, you know what Muhammad said? Muhammad said, Muhammad said,
wrong, he starts getting loud.
Am I wrong, bro? I'm only giving you my opinion. Yeah.
Slow it down a bit.
You know what Muhammad said? You will find me in your Bibles. You will find me in your Bibles. We don't find him in our Bibles.
Look, he said it.
Read it loud. And what did they say? Remember, read that last spot. Loud.
Middle-aged Christian writers claim that Muhammad was predicted in the Bible
as
a forthcoming antichrist, false prophet, or false messiah.
False messiah,
false prophet, and antichrist.
There you go. What are you talking about? What are we talking about? What are you clapping for?
Matt said, pardon me.
What are you clapping for?
Pardon me?
What are you clapping for?
He said he was predicted to come, but as a false prophet, a false messiah, or antichrist. So that's something we should look into.
Definitely.
We do need to look into this.
And the thing is, this is what we were talking about, how religion divides. Do you see what I mean?
This is where it divides.
This is where it divides, because again now it's like it's a us and them thing.
And it's not. It's not.
Do you see why Islam is doing that? I'm not religion because this is what happened. It's a division.
Islam is not doing that though.
That's why I'm not no religion.
Islam is accepting everything, even the Jews. We're accepting it all, but we're not accepting the changes. That's all.
Do you know what we do? Respect everyone's religion.
That's what I was saying from the beginning. That's what I said from the beginning. Respect everybody's religion.
How can
let people work on your personal journey?
Because at the end of the day, it's you. At the end of the day, and God. It's you,
guys. I want some goals. Just I want some goals now, guys. So we're all setting. We're all on our spiritual journey, whatever that may be. Just give us a goal that you're going to take away from after today's show that you're going to set for your spiritual journey. Like, what's a goal?
Like I said, I'm going to make sure that on my Sundays I'm listening to the Word. And then that will hopefully get me into starting to bring the kids there.
Okay, love it.
Just continue to pray, meditate, live good. I don't need to do no more than what I'm doing. I'm happy.
I think continue on my spiritual journey, be able to, quote scripture, understand the religion more, because I'm still very much on a journey. But yeah, I feel like
Woody looks furious.
You don't see him. Yes, he likes steam. Steam. Big man.
Religion should not cause conflict,
and it always does, which is.
But passion is good. It's good to have passion.
Yeah, because it's your faith, and you're very, you're passionate about it, and so it shows. But respect as well, guys. Respect. And I think just working on that spiritual connection. I think that's what I've done over the past year. I want to continue that.
Yeah, my goal is just reconnecting with God. That's my goal. Just want to be back to where I once was with Him. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's my journey right now. My journey is right now. Every day is gospel music. Every day is praying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Every day is trying to be. You know what I mean? Like that.
You're in your worship
Woody,
bag.
what about you?
Woody, what about you, man?
Woody turn his neck like.
Every day, just
What?
Woody's gonna start a Stop Eating Pork campaign.
I'll meet you in the Pork Island, Marks and Spencer, bro.
We need to do a show, and we need someone.
Yeah.
Like a pious Muslim here.
Yeah.
And then
a Christian as well.
You have to find a representative of the Christians, and this.
And I'm gonna try to find a joke.
Have a peaceful.
And let's find a mutual ground. That's what we're gonna do.
I think mutual ground is the baseline anyway. You should just respect everybody. and everybody's beliefs.
I need to find out about this
That's
Muhammad
when you
guy.
start from the beginning.
Yeah.
Start from the beginning. I mean, I got a B in RE at school. So I just always, I love and respect everybody's religions because I can see the beauty in everybody's religion. I don't think one is better than the other. As long as you're believing in something, you're not harming people and you're living right, do your thing.
Yeah, the war isn't against each other.
No.
The war is
And no one's
definitely
perfect. We're all human.
the war is definitely against the non-believers.
Yeah.
We need to bring them over.
But you can't blame them either, though.
We need to bring them over. Yeah, do you know what someone said to me the other day? Oh, why should I believe in God? Look at all the bad stuff that's happening in the world. Because there's lack of faith. There's so much lack of faith in the world. That's why there's mass.
But again, if that's what they want to do,
obviously it's everyone's choice. But I feel like we need people to
live your life.
Do you know
Live your life.
every baby when they're born, yeah? Do you know Satan whispers in their ears and tells them, "Well, come to my world."
Not my children.
Every baby that's
Not my babies.
Every baby that's born is what?
born Muslim. See?
All right, guys.
Anyway,
Good night. Good night. Thank you for tuning in.
thank you guys.
This is the
Why is everyone
Pinkprint.
acting like this?
What?
Do you know what Muslim means?
Oh,
No, what's it mean? No, wait, let's say right.
Pure. Why are you not acting like this?
No one's acting like nothing.
I said I was born into Islam.
Oh, what you trying to say?
never
You're
said
born-
that.
Every baby's born.
I said every baby was born Muslim. That's pure. I mean, pure.
Well, it better not be born.
Guys,
Thank you for tuning in. Love always. Like, follow, subscribe.
Make sure you follow. Keep showing us love, guys.
Yeah,
we love
thank
it. We
you
love
so
it.
much.
And make sure you're following Bougie Nails, Fat Mat Promotions, House of Gems, and
Why
the
the flower
Sessions.
covering my thing?
And the Sessions.
Yeah, House of Gems, guys. I don't know what kind of tulip I cover.
We love you.
Covering
guys,
my
I hope
thing.
you've enjoyed, and yeah, we'll bring some experts next time. Like we need to
Yeah,
get
it's
some
a good one.
professionals
Man
on
said
this.
porn, you know.
But yeah,
Freudian slip. You chat too much.
guys, it's the glow up to
Alright,
make
it's
you
alright, it's
to
alright.
glow up,
It's a glow up
to make you grow. Thank you. Bye.